Alright, so welcome back to another video. Now you might be wondering, why am I standing in some random, I don't even know what this is, like a park type of thing, some kind of seating area with some greenery next to some intersection and some shopping center type of place. Well, of course, two things. There's either snails here or there's plants here. Now, there are plants, but not ones that I'm particularly interested in here, although there are some ginkgo trees that might have seeds. But the reason we're here today is because there was a report of some snails. So, of course, I'm going to hop in my car, drive over, see if there's any snails here. So we're going to be looking for Cepaea nemoralis. Now, this looks like just a bizarre habitat to be looking for snails, especially here in Illinois, where there really aren't that many to be found, although it seems like Cepaea nemoralis has been spreading. And I think that with flowers and stuff, there could be introductions based on where these plants are from. If there's, stuff getting shipped from nurseries and planted here, although who knows. But let's take a look around and let's see what we can find. All right, so to be honest, I don't even know where to start, if it makes sense to look in the grasses here, if they're kind of by the walls. Going with my initial thought that these were introduced when some plants got planted here, I think maybe it'll make sense to look around some of these plants, if there are snails here. Side walls. Okay, you know what? Right here, under this planter, we have two Cepaea nemoralis, so that's pretty cool. We've got some of these, I think those are cocklecopa, which is also pretty cool. And so it looks like we have the yellow morphs so far. Let's see if there's anything on the other side. All right, so we've got a multi-banded one. Very interesting area, I guess. That's kind of confirmed. Nothing else there. But we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or something more of these planters to look through. So let's just go ahead and, hop on down here and see what else we can find. If there's anything maybe here or on the other side. And I guess I just might keep turning this camera on when there is interesting stuff. So here we have an empty shell. So yeah, there might be some in the plants here. I guess I'm just gonna have to do a thorough search and get back to you when I find some more stuff. Before we go over to the other side, there's one here on the edge. I don't know if I got that one yet, but let's go keep looking. I think maybe a grassy area like this would be much better for them. But I guess apparently not. I don't really see anything, on the wall back here. Nothing kind of by this tree. And nothing really that I'm seeing inside any of this grassy area. So, I don't know. Snails will sometimes surprise you, and they won't be in where you think they're going to be. They're going to be in some kind of, I guess, concrete terrain. There's some more right there. Probably some on the other side. If we hop on over, take a look here. Actually not. But, there are at least a decent couple of them here. And then once again, we get into these bushes. And it doesn't seem like they really like that. So interesting. I wonder if they really did just get introduced off of like some shipment of these like ornamental sweet potatoes or something. Although I don't really see too many of them in there now. Maybe they migrate, between the rainfalls or... Okay, there we go. There we have some. So that kind of confirms that possibly they are living, in here, and maybe they originate from some kind of plants here. We've got one there. We've got a bunch of them in there, so I guess I might have to go back, check the tops of these planters, although looks like we're just getting the yellow morphs here, so nothing too interesting. All right, so I've got one more kind of over in the corner of that thing there. Don't see a whole lot on these sweet potatoes, although there is One there and one on the other underside of this leaf. I feel like yellow is pretty common. I'd like to find some orange ones if there were any. There we have another multi-banded form. Kind of weird that they're in these planters. You would think that an accidental introduction like this would only be maybe in one planter or one area. Not like every planter had a snail inside the shipment of plants, but I don't know, maybe they came from eggs, maybe, you know, I don't know how many years they've been here. Probably not too many, or there would be, you know, lots of young ones all over the place, but you know, I don't know, I guess we'll keep looking, maybe try and figure something out. Some more, one with more black coloration, one with more yellow. Then we have some younger ones here. Nothing there, nothing there. You know, we got to check the undersides of the leaves. Sometimes you can miss some. Then we can check the other side here, and then we've got a few more on the bottom over here. We got 2 more over there. Again, doesn't look like any of them have wanted to migrate to this kind of area back here with more, you know, plants. But I don't know, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. So I think we got one more planter here. This might be the last one. And there's a small one there. Nothing on that corner. Nothing really there. And nothing really there. We can check the top of this, see if there is anything. It looks like this one's pretty empty of any kind of snails. Yeah, and I think that's about it. I don't know, you know, where else they might possibly be here. If there's anything, you know, in this back area, but once again, doesn't really seem like it, like they're in the grasses anywhere. So very interesting, you know, restriction on some of these. All right, so it looks like the planter isn't the only place. We have a migration going on over here to the cracks of this sidewalk underneath this grass. So if I really dug through this grass, perhaps I would find some more of them here. All right, so I think we're gonna call that a trip. I checked some of this area here that theoretically should have more, but it doesn't. It's just all those planters kind of in that park area there. So how long is this population going to persist? I don't know, probably not very long. I mean, it doesn't seem like ideal habitat to just be living on the side of a concrete flower planter. And you know, people come across stuff, then they collect it all too. So, you know, who knows? I have no idea, you know, if we're gonna ever see Cepaea nemoralis here again, if this is the 1 year they're gonna be here, if they're gonna be 2, 5, I don't know. But we did see them. Decent number, I guess, of them around here. So cool little trip, and I'll see you in the next video.